I set my lighting, you walk right into my lighting.
I'm sorry, Griffin. What do you want?
I want you to do it again.
Griffin, I'm not going to do it again.
All right, fine.
I mean, what did I block? This thing or what?
Yes, you blocked her.
God, get me a sequence of him watching television so I can get on with my story.
Wayne.
Now, for one thing about he's a good photographer, but he takes forever. He takes forever.
You can't see. It's a reflection shot, Wayne. You must have very light brightness on the screen. Otherwise, you don't have a reflection shot.
No, you don't have a reflection shot.
I surely don't, and I'm going to wait for it. You're going to love this when you see it, dude.
Not if my subject dies before we finish the interview.
He's plenty alive.
I'm not really fighting with Griffin when I yell at him. I'm trying to distract the subject. Right now I'm trying to think of what to do for a stand-up. Thinking of what I need. We need him crawling from room to room, him working on stuff. We need a come to Jesus soundbite. Hey, come on soundbite. Oh, I don't know. I just need to structure a little. It's beginnings, middles, endings. Beginnings. Have you heard this before?
Go around.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Go. It's hard to believe, but behind 3, 2, 1. It's hard to believe, but there really is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment behind all this stuff. 3, 2, 1. It's hard to believe looking at all of this, but there really is a 2-bedroom, 2, 1. It's hard to believe when you look at all this, but there really is what used to be a... It may be hard to believe, but there really is a regular 2-bedroom... It may be hard to believe, but there really is a regular 2-bedroom, 2,000 square foot apartment behind all this.
There's all there.
Kenny says it took 9 months.
But use the same track. But use the same track. Let me see if the editorial, if this works, and then I'll change the next track. They're not going to believe it. I mean, they'll watch. They're not going to tune in Letterman during this. I want to make sure we're
Kenny.
fair to him, but at the same time, you got to explain.
Kenny.
You got to explain.
Kenny.
Let me hear the bite first.
Kenny.
I don't want to discuss that. We'll make him mad.
28.
Roll it. Let me hear him.
We got to roll it.
I don't want to discuss that on TV.
No.
That's cool.
I don't want to discuss that.
I don't want to discuss that. I don't want to talk about that on TV. Are we being fair to him here?
No.
Because he doesn't want to talk about it.
No.
It's fair to say that he got his family made an agreement with the landlord that he's comes from money. I mean, these are all facts. Right?
You're the journalist, Wayne. I'm just an editor. What do you think?
I think you're playing for the camera. That's what I think.
No. No, I'm not. I'm being honest.
Then I got to rewrite.
I think you do.
What I'd have to do is lose that bite.
Right.
Began as a vision. Go to began as a vision. Lose the landlord line.
And yet, no one questions this. Ken's family made an agreement with the landlord. His dad owns a resort in Palm Springs. His aunt owns the St. Louis Rams, and perhaps you're getting the picture. Because his aunt owns the St. Louis, take 5. Ken's family,
You know, it was hard to get into this guy's head. That's the thing. Just couldn't get into his head. You know, I didn't know if he was showing off or whether he was really proud of this or whether he knew it's kind of weird or what.
this is art, right?
Right.
9 o'clock if we're lucky. I'm sorry. There's not much I can do here.
Contains
I'm stuck.
27 of them, all interlinked.
Sorry.
All interlinked.
I love you.
In addition, there are 67 televisions.
All right. My wife's gonna kill me. She made dinner. She says it's getting cold.
Because Kenny attends art school and sells some of his stuff, this qualifies as a studio. What's so hard about that?
Well, there are 2 versions depending on who tells the story. I have one version.
What's your version?
My version is I met him while he was doing a story at a seminar on romance.
It's half true. I'd done the story,
and I was a single guy, and
So he came back to see if he could meet some women at the seminar on romance.
there were only 2 good-looking women in the class, and she was one of them. She was there with her friend. So, like an idiot.
He asked my friend out.
And it paid up on 3Q.
A toddler is all alone, strapped inside a car as it plunges down a ravine. The incredible stories in the
10,
pictures straight
9,
ahead. Also, the
8,
damage caused by those
7,
powerful winds.
6.
And would you
5,
put nails on your bathroom
4,
floor?
3,
An apartment you have
2,
to see to believe.
1, and fade to black.
From the time I began as a reporter, I wanted to be a network correspondent, and I wanted to do features on a morning news show. And I finally got my chance.
This morning on Only in America, feature reporter Wayne Freedman joins us with a story of a most unusual teacher and his class. Good morning.
Good morning, Harry. Thanks very much. One nice thing about living in America is that for the qualified, there aren't a lot of...
I was there. I'd wanted it my whole life. I finally got it. I wanted to make good. And I did some of the best work of my life. But it didn't last. You know, I did it for a year, year and a half, and the format changed. They had budget cuts. And I was crushed. I think it was at CBS that I realized that I would never change the world.
And roll it and take it. Ready 31.
This is Channel 7.
And roll it. And cue dash. Ready 32.
In Marin County. The car she is strapped into plunges down a deep ravine. You'll see the
Roll it
dramatic rescue.
and wipe. Ready
Plus
33.
new information tonight in the nationwide search for a rental truck believed to be full of explosives.
Roll it, wipe, cue. Ready
And
36
watch the
sound.
step as Wayne Freedman takes us inside a home that is truly out of this world. You won't believe who inspired this guy's decor.
Roll it, take it sound. 30 out, Heather. 30 out.
Live, local, late breaking. Channel 7 News at 11 starts now.
And roll it, sound on tape.
And the Emmy goes to Wayne Freedman, reporter. Surprise.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, they're just Emmys. They're just statues, but each is like a nice little keepsake from a story. It doesn't matter whether you win an Emmy or not, but what does matter is the effort. I feel like I'm making an Emmy speech. Man, I mean, come on. Yeah, I'm getting real serious about these stupid little statues. They're nice, okay? But they're not the end. I'm going to tell you 2 things, and then you got a documentary moment. Okay. First thing is this. What the hell was it? You can't take these to the bank. You know what? I've never made a good Emmy speech in my life, even after 30 of them. You can't provide for your family with them. What do you want to know about Emmys? They tarnish? Okay, you know, maybe they should be in a drawer. And stop. You keep rolling on me. I mean, this one's up here for a reason. Because if you look, it's all loose. I do not feel comfortable talking about these things. That's because back from the days of Channel 4, outstanding achievement, talent, news. Because they're yesterday. You know, you can take a knife and open that up and tighten the screw if you want, but to me, they're a symbol of what? I got one more thing I got to say.
I'm rather speechless at the moment. All I can say is, you know, it's what you do every day, and it's not about last year or the year before that. It's about what you did for them today and what you're going to do tomorrow, and doing the best you can every time out, even if you don't like the story. If you don't like the story, try to like the process. So I'd like to thank everybody that worked on these pieces with me, because I owe it to them. Thank you.